how in the world is my friend who eats the worst diet on the planet skinny? I see them eating Twinkies. I see them eating pizza. I see them eating ice cream. I see them eating seemingly everything. And they're skinny as a rail. But I just look at a cupcake and I blow up instantly. How does that work? Well, here's the deal. There are some genetic tendencies that it comes to. These people that are naturally skinny usually tend to fidget and move a lot more. Okay? So this is what we call NEAT, or non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Basically, these people will kind of have little movements with their hands throughout the day. Maybe they'll tap their foot a lot throughout the day. Maybe they'll pace a lot throughout the day. Maybe they'll just always feel the need to stand throughout the day. These people will usually have a lot of micro movements that they do unintentionally because their body, just genetically how it is telling them to consistently move. And you may not think that this is a big deal, but this amount of fidgeting literally can burn 500, sometimes to 1,000 extra calories per day. So if you're thinking about somebody who's eating unhealthy, well, if they're burning 500 to 1,000 extra calories compared to you, of course they're going to be skinnier than you, because weight loss and weight maintenance is strictly that calorie balance. Also, too, when it comes to genetic reasons that these people might be skinnier after eating quote-unquote everything, is that they have a lower appetite and they get full quicker. So the hormone that tells them to eat, it might not be triggered as much as yours. Also, the hormone that tells them to get full might be triggered earlier than yours. So if you think about it, they might be eating that ice cream and pizza, but they might be only eating a little bit of that. Or they might be eating that and then nothing else throughout the day because they're so full from just that one meal and they just don't feel like they need to eat anything else. So because of that, they're not consuming any more calories throughout the day. Plus, on top of it, all that extra fidgeting that these people usually do is going to lead them to staying extremely skinny, of course. There is a slight metabolic difference, as in these people, their metabolism is usually just burning more energy. They might be a little more hotter, but all of those things usually come back to the NEAT. Their body is just telling them to move more, which can, of course, just burn more calories overall. The thing about this, though, that I want to reiterate too, is that you can still eat healthy and still gain weight. You yourself could be somebody who is doing your best eating only healthy, but you're still gaining weight or not losing weight. And this is because even if you're eating healthy, you can still overconsume on calories. You can still eat 3,000 calories of broccoli. And if the amount of calories you need to maintain weight is 2,500 calories, you're still going to gain weight because you're still eating 500 more calories every single day. So it doesn't matter if it's junk food or healthy food. If you're overeating on calories or energy, you're going to gain weight, period. Bottom line, no questions asked. Of course, you're not going to feel nearly as good if you are somebody who is basically eating a slightly more healthier version, right? You're going to feel more garbage. But when it comes to overall calorie balance and weight management, if you're in a calorie deficit, no matter what you eat, you will lose weight. And that's exactly what happens a lot of times with these skinnier people. They might be eating a small amount of crap throughout the day, but because they are in a deficit or maintenance with their overall weight and calories, they're going to stick at the same weight. They're going to be skinny. So just realize that these people are thin despite their diet. This is kind of the same parallel as somebody who lives to 100 years old and smokes every day. They didn't live to 100 because they smoked every day. They lived to 100 despite the fact that they smoked every day. And just the fact that they did it doesn't mean that it's going to work for you. Same exact thing when it comes to overall calorie intake and being lean. So consider that for yourself, and like the video.